Hey everybody, it is Father Matthew Widder. I am standing outside of our wonderful Holy Name of Jesus Parish. You might have seen on our parish website, www.sheboygannorthcatholicparishes.org, our Facebook page, or the mailing that maybe hopefully you got if you're a registered member yesterday on Thursday, or maybe not, maybe on Friday, that we're reopening for Mass. And you would have seen in there that there's a lot of different guidelines to help ensure that Mass is conducted as safe as possible. What I want to do is just kind of give a visual to go with the writing that you might have seen. So the first thing, let's pretend you're coming to the Mass. Holy Name of Jesus, the Masses are 4 p.m., 7:30, 10:30 p.m. So if you come to any of those Masses, you'll see as you come in that the church doors will be propped right open. So you can walk right in. Church doors are propped right open. You see as you come in that there's 3 signs that kind of just give us a sense of the different regulations for this time. And you also notice, maybe since you were here last, that there's hand sanitizers at each of the different entrances. And so what we ask you to do first is to sanitize your hands, of course, after you sanitize your hands to come into our beautiful church. One of the differences as we return to Mass is that you'll notice in the pews that there are no breaking bread books or missalettes. There will be no distribution of bulletins, nothing like that. What you'll see as you come into Mass to help you participate is there will be an usher standing with a mask and a glove to give you an order of worship to help you participate in the Mass. As we kind of go on with this, what we're going to be seeking to do is to also post that online. So if you're more comfortable using it on your phone, you can do it that way if you'd rather not have the paper. So let's say you get your order of worship. The next thing you do as you come into Mass, now this is going to be the biggest change because all of us, we have our pew that we love to sit in. Now this is probably the biggest sacrifice. We have our pew that we love. What we really need is everyone to fill in the church from the front of the church to the back of the church. So as you come into Holy Name of Jesus, you'll see an usher, wherever they might be at the time, kind of marking the pews that are open. And so we really need you to go up to the pew that is open, genuflect like you usually would, and then enter the pew. You'll notice as we enter the pews, what we're asking is that family units that are in one household, you could obviously sit together without social distancing. But if there's other couples, so let's say like there's a couple of two, another couple of two, we will need a social distance between you. So that's a huge difference. And what will happen is we'll fill up the church from the front of the church to the back of the church. Another difference is going to be as you come in, if you usually enter through the east door, right over here, this east door over here, during this time, that door will be locked. That door will be locked. We really need everyone to enter more or less in that same direction. The handicap door will still be unlocked for those who need it, but we really would like everyone to enter through the back doors. The other things, so as Mass starts, then Mass will more or less for you be, generally speaking, you'll be in the pew praying as you usually would. The next big thing that I just wanted to point out is Holy Communion. Holy Communion is going to be a bit different. And one of the things that you'll notice on the floor is that there's kind of tape markings to kind of measure off the social distancing necessary. And what will happen at Holy Name of Jesus Parish, since only the priest can distribute Holy Communion at this time, is what we'll be doing is we're starting in this east wing, then we'll go to the center section, then we'll go to the next center section, and then we'll go to the west wing. There's going to be a couple Masses. We're going to have a second priest come and just help distribute communion. In that sense, we're going to distribute, one priest will distribute the front, the other priest will distribute the back. And a big thanks to the ushers for kind of for coordinating this and making this happen. The next thing that's important to note at Holy Name of Jesus is exiting. So usually here at Holy Name of Jesus, we have kind of the habit of some of us stay and pray, some of us stay and talk. Many times Frank does a great job praying, kind of like a beautiful postu that we love to kind of stand and just give thanks to God in the midst of. During this time, to keep everyone safe, we really need everyone immediately after the Mass to exit. To do that, the ushers will be helping. And we're going to basically, for the exit the opposite of a wedding. So what will happen is one usher will be kind of in the corner on the east wing to ask people to leave from the back row over there to the front row. The other usher will be in this corner here, asking people to leave from the back to the front. And then the other usher will be in the very back. And what will happen is you'll exit from the back row to the front. What we really need is everyone, after you're dismissed, to exit either the side aisle, obviously the middle aisle, or the other side aisle. As you exit, one of the things that you'll notice, of course, you've got your prayer and worship guide. What we're asking you to do is, if you want to keep it, great, you can do that. Otherwise, you'll see at each of the exits that there's kind of a waste paper basket for you to put that in, and then to walk straight out the doors. All right, so that's a little bit of kind of a visual to the actual. You also notice, of course, that the pews, every other pew is roped off. There's a 200-person capacity, and that seating from the front to back also makes sure that we can make sure that there's room for everyone that comes in a safe way. So a huge, huge thanks to everyone who's helped make this possible. Our Sheboygan North Catholic prayer and worship communities have done a great job of stepping forth to put these guidelines into place from the archbishops. A huge thanks to the sanitizing crews, because after each Mass, the church has to be cleaned, entirely sanitized to keep it clean. A huge thanks to our parish staff, and especially Ryan O'Keefe, our maintenance supervisor, for making this all happen, and of course, our pastoral council. So hope to see you on Sunday or when you're able to return. Please know that if you don't feel like you're able to return, that Archbishop Listecki has extended the dispensation until July 5th. And also we will continue to post one of our Sheboygan North Catholic Parish Masses on Facebook and on the website as we have been doing. God bless you, and hope to see you soon.